She has been the pillar of this foundation. And she has been a mother, a sister, a friend. Anytime you call on her, she will stop what she's doing and she will help.
Wow.
And I think you have been the best person for this foundation. So we thank you so much. We thank you for being there.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that's a very good one. So I mean, in all these businesses that we're doing, helping the needy and people who are going through these things, we always have challenges. But within all the challenges and the things we've gone through, we ask you, what are some of the challenges and how do you think we can mitigate the challenges away? What would you say? What are some of the challenges and how do you think we can mitigate some of them? How do we deal with them? Yeah, people you call, they give you the support. But what are some of the challenges that you have encountered that you think we can work on?
The challenges we have so far is our financial support. Sometimes the donation we get is not enough. But then you can't leave it going like that. You know, most of the money, financial support we get, most of them comes from our pockets. We trying our best to help our people, to stretch our hands to help anybody who needs it. So our really challenge is the financial support. I'm sure if we get more people to support us, we'll be able to support and help everybody who needs them.
Well, thank you very much. I don't know if you have anything to add with the challenges that we're going through financially.
Yeah, from the president of the foundation has said it all. The main problem is we have more tasks than we are able to solve or we are able to deal with. So as she said, financially, we are weakened because we want to help, but we are not able to help because we don't have the tools or the weapon to help. So we are pleading with anybody listening to us to do whatever, even if it's 50 cedis or $5, you could put somebody to get the person, he or she, water. If you want to wait to get millions before helping, then you're not going to do anything. Just help. $5 will put somebody somewhere. 5,000 cedis will help somebody. Please, let's help the needy because people are dying. If you look at the people in Ghana suffering, despite the fact that some of them are normal or you call it regular, how about the special ones? They are suffering. Their mothers don't have a good job, and most of the time it happens to poor people. Where do they get the money? So what happens? They kill them and call them Suba. They kill them, they call them Suba because the financial need for the children they don't get. What do? The intention take them to the bushes, riverside, seaside, and kill them.
So you are talking about children with Celebra Palsy.
Yes, they are even worse. Celebra Palsy kids are the ones they kill more. They are the ones kill more than any disability in Ghana. Because here we go, the child can't even get up. The head is loose. Every part of the body, there's no muscle tone. So if you look left and right, then what do? They take them to the seaside, river, whatever, bushes, and kill them or leave them in the bushes, whether they wallow in the bushes or whatever. They don't care. All you see, they are dead. Then they say, oh, you're so bad, it will be a fun. That's a damn lie. I'm telling you, that's a damn lie. And I can there's somebody who left the child in the bushes for 4 days. She couldn't see, she couldn't do anything. And something spoke to her that she should go back to where they performed the so-called ritual. The boy was there. The boy was there. The boy is now 14 or 15 years. Although he has his problems, but he's still alive. So if we have all these finances to support these foundations, I think it will take us to a higher place.
Well, these Celebra Palsy children, they are one of the special areas that every time we want to talk about. Yeah. And then you have been a veteran as a result of you finding yourself with a child of that nature. And congratulations, your son is going to be 33 years in February. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And it's not being an easy task for 33 years managing a handsome young man. And I see his pictures on the wall. Usually, if you see this young man's picture on the wall, you're looking forward to a very high grown-up man. I mean, the story you keep repeating is when he gave birth to the boy, you were told his lifespan
less than 3 years.
It's less than 3 years. And if it's Ghana, I know it could have been 2 weeks. This is not because we have the bad medical system, but I'm saying that because like you said, in sober, we don't understand the clinical deficiency of such children. So most of the times we tend to look for spiritual answers, traditional answers. But here comes to America, where we have facilities because it's well developed than our place. They said a child has 3 years to live, and the child has added 30 years, has less than 3 years. And he's added 30 years to the less age. I mean, thanks be to God. But what did you do that was the secret? And viewers, let me tell you, next week we'll have a chat with mommy and son so that you can see Uncle Mark. I mean, his love is a fun guy to be with. I mean, he will laugh and you feel it. He's a fun guy to be with. And I come to live with my auntie and Uncle Mark. He sends the boy to do everything for her. I'm looking for my phone. Then he will send Mark to go and break it. There are times I think it's disturbing. Yesterday I was here. Funny thing, he says, "Hey, Mark, me to a wig, go and get me wig." And he went for the wig, you know. It's like, I asked myself, how do you communicate? You've done this for 30 plus years. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you do it? Because people have 2 years and they want to collapse. Mark is laughing. I mean, how do you do it? How do you do it? Or how did you do it? I mean, that'd be the right English.
It's all about, I will still emphasize on the word patience.
Patience.
Yeah. Because they are a handful. From morning to night, you do this, you feed them, you take their diapers. I changed Mark's diapers for 10 solid years. The reason why I stopped wearing diapers was when he was 10 years, I threw a big party for him because I was told it's not going to go up to 3 years. So when he turned 10, I said, no, this boy should. Even the man was mad. You didn't spend a dime on the part that I'm having. I know what I'm doing it. And since I did that party for my son at 18, he stopped wearing diapers.
Wow.
And he became independent.
Wow.
When he wants to use the bathroom, he goes on his own.
Yes.
He started taking showers by himself.
Wow.
He started wearing clothes. I was shocked with one simple party that I did. And I did a big time party for him.
Wow.
And he stopped everything. It became, although we're not going to get children with cerebral palsy 100%.
Yes.
My son was very severely damaged at birth. Right now, it's on borderline. We're not going to get, mommy water, whatever, can never come from wherever to heal them. Yeah, they already been damaged. Incident that happened when they were born. Most of them are brain dead or they suffered brain damage. So it comes in three. I will also say this.
Okay.
We have severe, we have mild, and we have borderline. Now Mark is on borderline. We're not going to get 100%. We have accepted the fact that they've been damaged. So by you help them, eating, you have to spend time. Bath, you got to spend time. When they are moving, you got to spend time. I left my master bedroom and sleep with my 2 beds. He sleep on one and I sleep on the other. Reason being, when he gets up, he want to use the bathroom, he will fall and probably hit his head on a wall or somewhere. So I said, no, I don't want to sleep deep. When my son, probably, people have died through hitting their heads and nobody saw them.
Okay.
So as soon as Mark wakes up, 2 a.m., I'm there. 3 a.m. there. I'll follow him. Mark, are you okay? Until he goes back to sleep. It's not easy. It's all about time. Sacrifice your time and love them. Once you love them, I swear, blessing will fall left and right, forward and backwards. There are blessings everywhere. I'm telling everybody. And one of my people will testify. I told them that these kids, look, she came to America. They had about 500 people for visa to America. She was the only one who got a visa.
Yeah.
And she came.
Yeah, I know about it.
And he stood the child.
Yeah.
So these kids are a blessing to us. But people, African people or Ghanaians or whatever see them as negative or some failures or no. They are blessings. Me, I have been there, I've seen, and I'm talking about what I know, not what somebody told me or whatever. I'm experienced to that fact that they are good luck. And Counselor, I thank you very much for listening to us, hearing from us, and now people call me all over the place. Me that's you, hey, and you want me patrol and kokabrofu. So now even when I go on interviews, I don't know the language to use. Because when I speak
free,
English,
happy
they
yourself.
say this. When I do this, they say I don't even know the language.
But English is the international language, so
but
speak
don't forget
it.
that those who are vulnerable with children like this, they don't even understand what we are saying.
But
they beg you, sometimes bring you.
So speak P for them, speak Ga for them, speak what you can. But I also want you to, I want you to know that from my own research, most of these cerebral palsy children are also in the house of most of the elites, especially in Ghana. When you count 10 influential people, they have children at home with cerebral palsy,
of course, yes,
and autism. So, and they have been hiding them. But thanks to you, and thanks to Kofi TV,
and you,
I mean, the first biggest interview came on Kofi TV, and we'll forever be grateful to Kofi TV.
Yes.
He will forever be our #1, and nobody knows blogging better than Kofi TV, because the incident report in Ghana will only come on Kofi TV. We had an interview, and out of that interview, people have stopped dumping their children and killing their children. And you are a living testimony. 30 years. I can imagine that you are taking care of a child who has some level of disability, where clinically they say less than 3 years, and now you've done 30 years, and you are sharing the experience with us and the things you do. Oh yes, you've done well, and we need to give you more award. And I think last year you won an award, is that right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, last year you won.
Foundation.
Yeah, yes, last year she won.
Last year,
yeah,
and I think I won this year.
Yeah,
so
you have to
winning award.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll come back to